Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to this fun, exciting cheat day review, where today we are trying Pepsi Cola Soda Shop Made with real sugar. Now, you may be asking yourself, isn't that Pepsi Throwback, or isn't that Pepsi Made with real sugar? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it actually is. It is just a rebranding of the original Pepsi Made with real sugar. And yeah, they decided to rebrand it with the Soda Shop name in early 2024 this year, as it is made with real sugar. It's to go with the line of Soda Shop flavors that they have been releasing periodically, some in the US and some elsewhere in the world. But the US releases a few years ago, we have the Black Cherry Cola one and the cream soda one, and both of these were made with real sugar. So they're keeping up with that, and they decided, hey, so we got this line of stuff, might as well just rebrand the OG flavor as well. Now, I've already done a review of Pepsi made with real sugar, so why would I do this again? I don't know. It's a rebranding more than anything, but I did look online and people have been saying that there is a difference in the taste. It's kind of mixed though. Some people say it's the same, some people say it's different. So I want to put it to the test myself because I know exactly what this tastes like, and it is awesome. Pepsi made with real sugar, it's a 10 out of 10. So I want to do a little history lesson and, back all of this up to the point to where we are now with this by going over the complete history of Pepsi Throwback, Pepsi made with real sugar, and now Pepsi Cola Soda Shop. So, to tell you the full history up until this rebrand, let's refer to the history section of when I reviewed this. So, let's check it out. So during the early to mid 1980s, sugar prices were just going through the roof. And a lot of beverage companies were looking at alternatives to how they could sweeten their beverages without really sabotaging the taste. So they switched in 1984 from real sugar to high fructose corn syrup. This is Pepsi, this is Coke. All the big heavy hitters did this. So over the next few decades, there was kind of a concern about the health risks about consuming high fructose corn syrup. And a lot of people started switching and drinking sodas that were sweetened with real sugar. This was like your mom and pop soda shops, your local distribution soda makers that used real sugar. And yeah, they started getting popular. Pepsi decided that, hey, we want a piece of this pie, so let's do it. So in 2009, for a limited time from April to July, they put out Pepsi Throwback, which Pepsi Throwback was just Pepsi sweetened with natural sugar. So the first edition Throwback cans had this simple blue look with the classic Pepsi Cola logo to give it the idea that, hey, this is authentic, old school Pepsi Cola, before we switched to high fructose corn syrup. And also, besides it being naturally sweetened with real sugar, they did take out citric acid from the mix in this as well. So what citric acid does is basically adds a sharp kind of tardiness to a soda flavor, to combat the sweet and sugary part of it. But this had nothing in it, so people that really loved their soft drink sweet, yeah, they loved this. So since there was such a huge outcry for it to be brought back, Pepsi decided to re-release Pepsi Throwback on December 28th, 2009, at the end of the year, for another limited time thing all the way through February of 2010. So with this release, they switched from this label to this label, which gives it a retro 1980s look and feel. And as you see right there, Pepsi Throwback, made with real sugar, limited time only. So by February 22nd, 2010, this edition was discontinued once again, and once again, there was a huge outcry for it. So later on, in July of 2010, Pepsi Throwback was once again re-released for a limited time for a 5-week window, and then it was discontinued again. So 3 different times, Pepsi put out Pepsi Throwback and was like, is it good enough? Is it good enough? On the third one, oh, is it good enough? People still like this? Okay. So by December of 2010, Pepsi released Pepsi Throwback for a permanent release, and it stayed on the shelves all the way up until 2014. So in the summer of 2014, Pepsi ditched Pepsi Throwback, switched up its formula slightly, and they released Pepsi Made with Real Sugar, or Pepsi Real Sugar. Now the difference between Pepsi Throwback and Pepsi Real Sugar is that Pepsi Real Sugar has 10 less calories than Pepsi Throwback, from 260 to 250. This also has 10 milligrams less of sodium and 1 milligram less of sugar. They are surprisingly two different things. And throughout Pepsi Real Sugar's life, there have been variants of Real Sugar Pepsi. There's also Pepsi Vanilla made with real sugar, and Pepsi Real Sugar Wild Cherry. Pepsi Throwback, or Pepsi Made with Real Sugar, has made seasonal limited edition appearances in Canada as well. So right now, it's very, very rare that you would find some in Canada, but it's more or less available only in the United States permanently. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So to continue on, early 2024, there was a rebrand. It's kind of hard to find these bottles still to this day. It's hit and miss, but you could definitely find the cans, little mini cans in stores. So I have looked at the ingredients, compared both the nutrition facts, everything. Everything is the exact same. I'll put a little photo I took side by side up close. You can check it out yourself. All the ingredients exactly the same. So let's just crack this open now and give it a nice swig. That real sugar Pepsi smell is there. So good so far. Here we go. Oh, that is refreshing. That is sweet. It's authentic. It's actually giving me a satisfied taste. Not to bash the high fructose corn syrup one, that is the usual standard Pepsi, but there is something about a soda made with real sugar that is so much better. It's S tier stuff, you know? All right. So does this taste just like the Pepsi Made with real sugar? Well, there's something I got to talk about when it comes to human psychology. When someone says something, there is automatically that kind of authority that comes with them when they say something. So when someone else hears the words coming out of that person's mouth, there is always the slight chance that someone will think, when hearing those words, that it's true. Now you amplify that by making posts online about it. And it just grows and grows to the point where when someone does buy a bottle of this and they try it, they are now searching for that thing that the someone said, and they will automatically start thinking, yeah, there is something with it. Even though there is nothing with it. Even though it's the exact same. With that being said, I have seen people say that there is a bad aftertaste to the soda shop version of Pepsi compared to the original Pepsi Made with real sugar. Now, you can't really do a side-by-side comparison with the old version anymore because the old version isn't fresh anymore. Now, you could take a soda stream and try to recarbonate it, but you when it comes to it, legit, fresh, bottled soda coming straight from the factory, you can't recarbonate something and expect it to be the same. So it's, at this point, doing a taste test comparison, you can't do it. But from my muscle memory, and I know when there's a bad aftertaste when it comes to drinking soda at this point, there is no bad aftertaste. It tastes exactly as Pepsi Made with real sugar. There is no difference. So if you are wondering, you see this and you're kind of confused, Soda Shop Made, well, I remember when it was this. Is there something different? Hey, Laura, is there something different with this? Well, how in the hell am I supposed to know, Jackie? Let me look at that boy on the YouTube that be drinking that soda pop. He'll tell me. And yeah, Jackie, nothing is different, all right? This is just Pepsi made with real sugar with the Soda Shop name printed on it. So rest assured, your Pepsi made with real sugar is the exact same. You can still go on and get it. And it's going to be just like Pepsi made with real sugar. Going to be just like Pepsi Throwback. All the same. So, all that being said, to give another review on this, give it a 10 out of 10. It is perfect. I love it. It's a great soda. So, yeah, the rebranding that's all it is, okay? Just different labels slapped onto it to go along with the Soda Shop line that they've been continuing throughout the world. I know a lot of Soda Shop flavors are out in Australia as well, because I have some chilling in the fridge ready to go. I'm going to be reviewing these two old school flavors soon too. So yeah, Soda Shop is coming, and that is it for me in this fun, exciting, scientific, psychological cheat day review. I am DJ Glowing Ice, always wanting to remind you that it is okay to cheat every once in a while. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you again very, very extremely soon. All right. Peace out, y'all.